Who is Virgil from Green Zone Life in the Blocks? Virgil Green is one of the most interesting characters in my story, Green Zone Life in the Blocks. He is a terrifying looking character. He is 8 feet tall. He is covered in spikes and scales. He looks like a giant lizard man. He is absolutely terrifying and imposing to see in person. He is one of the kindest, sweetest people you would ever want to meet. He couldn't harm a fly. All he wants to do is get out of the block someday, open a tiny little bookstore, hide in the back, reading books, pretending to be anything other than a big, giant, scary monster. He has lived his entire life absolutely alone in the blocks. The blocks in the green zone is a terrifying place to be. Everybody is out for themselves. He has spent his entire life with literally nobody to provide for him. He has never worn a scrap of clothing that he has not hauled out of a dumpster. He has never ate food that he hasn't picked up off of the floor or ate out of the trash. This dude has spent his entire life struggling to survive. He doesn't even have an apartment like other people in the blocks. He's managed to carve out an existence living in a maintenance closet in the freaking blocks. Everybody hates him. Nobody likes him. Even the other genomes hate him because he's big and terrifying looking, and they blame him and people like him for the reason that everybody treats them like supervillains waiting to happen. Well, if you weren't so big and scary, then maybe I could get out and make a life for myself. Maybe everybody wouldn't hate us so bad if you weren't so terrifying looking. He has spent his entire life with even his own people hating him, taking from him, beating him, hurting him. The only reason that the gang that runs his block, the lower eights, can't force him to be a member is because he literally has nothing to lose. He has nobody to threaten. He has no parents, no friends, nobody that cares about him that they can threaten to force him to do their bidding. He is absolutely, utterly alone. This is his last desperate attempt to try and get out of the blocks and make a better life for himself. There is nothing he hates more than the cops, except living in the disgusting blocks that he lives in. And he risks it all for a chance at a better life. And along the way, he meets people that for the first time show him kindness. Danny Kim buying him lunch, as small a thing as that seems to us, is one of the biggest things that's ever happened in his life. Why would somebody do this? What does he want? What is he after? Nobody will be nice to you without wanting something. This is the world he's grown up in. What's going to happen? Why does he risk his life running in and out of a burning building so many times to try and rescue Danny? What happens to him after this? Is he going to survive the terrible burns to his body from issue 3? If you want to find out more about Virgil Green and all the other characters in Green Zone, you need to check out Green Zone Life in the Blocks. It's live for a couple more days on Crankstopper. GoMrFish.com. Go check it out.